Welcome back to your favorite English learning channel.
English Podcast Adventures.
Hey everyone, I'm Michael and welcome back to English Podcast Adventures.
And I'm Sophia. We're so glad you're here with us today.
Today, we're going to talk about something we all do every single day, but rarely think about, our morning routines. You know, those first few hours that can really make or break your entire day.
Exactly. Whether you're a morning person or you hit the snooze button 10 times, we all have some kind of routine. And honestly, talking about morning routines is such a natural, practical way to practice your English.
For sure. And before we jump in, we want to let you know that we've created a free PDF with vocabulary, expressions, and practice questions from this episode. You can get it inside our English Podcast Adventures Telegram channel. The link is right there in the description, and it takes you directly to the channel.
Yeah, and if you haven't joined yet, you're honestly missing out on extra learning tools, helpful resources, and you'll even get to vote on future episode topics. So make sure to check that out.
All right, so Sophia, let's start with the basics. What does your morning usually look like?
Oh, well, I try to wake up around 6:30. I say try because some mornings are easier than others, you know?
Oh, absolutely. I think we all have those mornings where the alarm goes off and you just think, maybe 5 more minutes won't hurt.
Exactly, and that's actually a really common expression, 5 more minutes. It's what people say when they want to sleep just a little bit longer. But honestly, those 5 minutes usually turn into 15 or 20.
So true. And snooze is another word people use a lot. When you hit the snooze button, you're telling your alarm to stop for a few minutes so you can keep sleeping. I'm definitely guilty of hitting snooze too many times.
Me too. But when I do finally get up, the first thing I do is drink a glass of water. I read somewhere that it's really good to hydrate right away after sleeping for so many hours.
That's a great habit. I've heard that too. Personally, I head straight to the kitchen and make coffee. I can't really function without my morning coffee. And function here just means to work properly or think clearly.
Oh, I'm the same way. Coffee is like my fuel for the day. And speaking of the kitchen, do you usually eat breakfast right away or do you wait a bit?
I usually eat something light pretty quickly. Maybe some toast with eggs or oatmeal if I have time. What about you?
I like to have something simple too, usually yogurt with fruit or a smoothie. I'm not someone who can eat a huge meal first thing in the morning.
Yeah, I get that. Some people are just not breakfast people. But I think having something, even if it's small, really helps with energy. And by the way, if you're finding this conversation helpful for your English learning, go ahead and drop a comment below. Tell us what you usually eat for breakfast. It's a great way to practice writing in English.
That's a good idea. Okay, so after breakfast, what's next for you? Do you shower in the morning or at night?
I'm definitely a morning shower person. It wakes me up and helps me feel fresh for the day. Plus, I feel like it's part of my routine that signals, okay, the day is officially starting now.
I totally understand that. I actually prefer showering at night because it helps me relax before bed. But I do wash my face and brush my teeth in the morning, obviously.
Right, yeah, those are the essentials. And essentials means the basic, necessary things you have to do. Brushing your teeth, washing your face, those are morning essentials.
Exactly. And then there's getting dressed. Do you plan your outfit the night before, or do you just decide in the morning?
I usually just decide in the morning. I open my closet and see what feels right for the day. But I know some people like to plan ahead to save time.
Yeah, I try to pick out my clothes the night before, especially if I know I have an early meeting or something important. It just makes the morning less stressful.
That's smart. Anything that reduces morning stress is a win in my book. And stress is something a lot of people feel in the morning, especially if they're running late or have a busy day ahead.
For sure. So here's a question. Do you check your phone first thing in the morning?
I do, and I'm trying to break that habit. I know it's not great to immediately start scrolling through messages and emails, but it's such an automatic thing now.
Same here. It's like the phone is right there on the bedside table, and before you know it, you're checking social media or the news. but I've read that it's better to have a few minutes of calm before diving into all that information.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Some people recommend doing something like stretching, meditating, or even just sitting quietly for a few minutes. It's supposed to set a more peaceful tone for the day.
That sounds really nice. I've tried meditation a few times, but I'll be honest, it's hard for me to sit still and clear my mind.
I get that. It takes practice, but even just taking a few deep breaths can help. And deep breaths is exactly what it sounds like, breathing in slowly and deeply to help you relax.
Right. Okay, so let's talk about timing. How long does your whole morning routine usually take, from when you wake up to when you're ready to leave the house or start work?
I'd say about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes if I'm taking my time. What about you?
Pretty similar, around an hour. I like having that buffer time so I'm not rushing. Rushing means doing things quickly because you're in a hurry, and I really don't like starting my day that way.
Nobody does. Rushing just adds stress. And if you're rushing, you're more likely to forget things. Your keys, your wallet, your phone charger.
Oh my gosh, yes. I've definitely left the house without my phone before because I was in such a hurry. It's the worst feeling.
For real. So let's talk about something that might help our listeners. If someone wants to improve their morning routine, what would you suggest?
I think the first thing is to wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. It helps regulate your body clock, which is your natural sleep and wake cycle.
That's a good one. Consistency is key. Another tip is to prepare things the night before, like your clothes, your bag, even your breakfast if possible. That way you're not making a ton of decisions first thing in the morning when your brain is still waking up.
Absolutely. And I'd also say to avoid hitting snooze. I know it's tempting, but it actually makes you feel groggier. Groggy means feeling sleepy and confused, like you haven't fully woken up yet.
Yeah, it's better to just set your alarm for the actual time you need to get up and then get out of bed right away. It's tough at first, but your body adjusts.
Another thing is to do something you enjoy in the morning. Like, if you love reading, give yourself 10 minutes with a book and a cup of tea. It makes waking up feel less like a chore.
I love that idea. And if you're enjoying this conversation and picking up some useful tips, don't forget to hit the like button to support English Podcast Adventures. It really helps us keep creating these episodes for you.
Yes, please do. So, Michael, is there anything you wish you could change about your morning routine?
That's a good question. I think I'd like to add some exercise. Maybe just a quick 10 or 15-minute workout or even a walk. I know it would give me more energy throughout the day.
Exercise in the morning is supposed to be amazing for your mood and energy. I've tried it a few times and I do feel better on those days, but it's hard to make it a habit.
Yeah, building a new habit takes time. They say it takes about 21 days to form a habit, but honestly, I think it depends on the person and the habit.
True, and some habits are easier to stick with than others, like drinking water first thing. That's pretty easy, but waking up an hour earlier to go to the gym, that's a bigger commitment.
For sure. But even small changes can make a difference. Like if you can't do a full workout, maybe just do some stretches or a few jumping jacks to get your blood flowing.
Yeah, something is better than nothing. Okay, so let's talk about morning routines in different cultures. I find it really interesting how people around the world start their day differently.
Oh, absolutely. For example, in some countries, people have a really big breakfast, like a full meal with eggs, meat, bread, and vegetables. In other places, breakfast might just be coffee and a pastry.
Right. And in Japan, I've heard that people often have rice, miso soup, and fish for breakfast. It's completely different from what we might think of as a typical breakfast.
Yeah, and in some Mediterranean countries, people might have fresh bread, olive oil, cheese, and tomatoes. It's all about what's local and traditional.
I love that. It really shows how food and culture are so connected. And learning about these differences is actually a great way to practice English. You can read about other cultures, watch videos, and learn new vocabulary at the same time.
Definitely. And speaking of learning, if you want to dive deeper into today's topic, remember that we have that free PDF waiting for you in the English Podcast Adventures Telegram channel. Just click the link in the description.
Okay, so before we wrap up, Let's give our listeners some practical homework. Michael, what do you think people should try this week?
I'd say pick one small thing to improve in your morning routine. Maybe it's drinking water right when you wake up, or preparing your clothes the night before, or not checking your phone for the first 30 minutes. Just one thing.
That's a great suggestion. Start small and build from there. And if you try it, come back and leave a comment telling us how it went. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, and that's actually a perfect way to practice your English writing skills too, so it's a win-win.
For sure. All right, one more question before we finish. Do you think morning routines really matter that much, or is it just overhyped?
I think they matter more than people realize. How you start your day really does set the tone. If you wake up stressed and chaotic, that energy tends to carry through. But if you start calm and organized, you're more likely to have a better day overall.
I agree. It's not about having this perfect, Instagram-worthy morning routine. It's just about finding what works for you and making your mornings a little bit easier and more enjoyable.
Exactly. And remember, everyone's routine is different, and that's okay. What matters is that it helps you feel good and ready for the day ahead.
Well said. Okay, before we go, we want to tell you about another episode you might enjoy. Just click the video on your screen to watch it next.
And if you found this episode helpful, please share it with a friend or another English learner. Sharing really helps us reach more people who want to improve their English.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for spending your time with us today on English Podcast Adventures. We really appreciate you being here.
And don't forget that free PDF with all the vocabulary and practice questions from this episode is only available inside our English Podcast Adventures Telegram channel. The link is right there in the description, so make sure to grab it.
All right, until next time, keep practicing, keep learning, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone, and remember to like, comment, and share. Bye for now.
Bye!
Thanks for learning with us. Come back for your next English adventure.